Hey guys, what is going on? I am back for another Shopify Dashi video. Now this is the V2 of the video, meaning it's version 2. I have to make a version 2 because there is a new and updated GUI. As many of you probably already know, I'm a little late with the video, but still this video is going to show you how to use the bot efficiently. And we're just going to be going through the whole bot, so let's just get started. Alright guys, so the bot has opened up and now we are inside, so we might as well go ahead and check out the bot, right? We have all the menus on the left side, so we have add task, tasks, profile, settings, proxy tester. Okay, we'll go more in depth into it later in the video. You can check the description to see specific parts of the video. But right now we're just gonna go over it casually. So add tasks, pretty self-explanatory. You add your tasks here. Tasks here, you're able to see all your tasks. You're able to start them, you're able to load them, you're able to save them, you're able to remove them. Pretty simple. And profiles, this is where you enter all your billing info. Pretty simple as well. Settings is where you edit your monitor delay and input all your monitor proxies. Proxy tester is a new addition to the bot. I was not in the first GUI. So here you're able to ping all your proxies and they ping to KIF. So if you're testing, just remember it's pinging to KIF. And as you can see here, we have open YouTube, clear session capture window. We'll go later. We'll talk about that later in the video. And if you click this little button, it actually deactivates your bot. I'm not going to click it right now, but let's go ahead and actually get into the deep stuff. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and start right at the top. Add tasks. Now you're probably wondering, why are you doing a section on add tasks? I thought it's pretty simple. Well, it is. I just want to go into detail so people actually understand how to use it properly, and the more knowledge they have, the more efficiently they'll be able to use the bot, and that's what we want our customers to do. So let's hop right in. So first thing that we see is like the store. So the store is all the sites that Dashi offers, and it's a Shopify bot, so it currently has 70 or more Shopify sites. More are going to be added soon, so no worries on that. Dev is always keeping you guys updated. So yeah, store is basically the site that you're going. KIF drops, you know, we're just gonna, I like to press K and it takes me right to KIF. Okay, you can scroll down. Yeah, but today's video we'll just be doing examples on packers. Okay, next thing we have is monitor mode. We have three types of monitor mode that Dashi offers. We have keywords, we have URL, and we have variants. Okay, so for this video we'll be talking about keywords and URL, but variant we're not going to be covering it because it's not that important. It's really useless during drops unless you have them ahead of time. Okay, it's not going to help you. All right, so first talk about keyword. Well, if the shoe's name is Yeezy Boost 350, how you want to formulate the keyword is for every positive word you want to put a plus in front. So if the shoe's name is Yeezy Boost 350, your first word is going to be Yeezy, right? Because that's in the name. And since you know the name has spaces in it, you want to put a comma. The comma basically means that it's just one word. So if we just put Yeezy Boost plus 350, so if we put Yeezy Boost 350, the bot will look for these certain words. They'll look for a product with the word matching the Yeezy, Boost, and 350, okay? The title doesn't have to like exactly be Yeezy Boost 350. It can be like Yeezy Green Red Boost Beluga 350, okay? It'll just look for the certain three keywords in the title, okay? So that is basically how you formulate a keywords. If you want to see more examples, go ahead and check out the FAQ. Really good tool to use. Next thing we have is URL. So I already have some URLs pulled up. As you can see, Packer shoes, this brick boost right here, okay? Beautiful boost, beautiful. And the URL is just a link. So you'll just copy the link here, okay? Copy, Control C, you know, do it that way. Control C, and you just paste it in there and you select URL mode, okay? And you can run any URL on Dashi, and this is really good for restocks, and if you have them ahead of time for websites, it's really good. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into advanced mode. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it too much, like go into great detail, but I'll give you guys basically the idea of what it is. So advanced mode allows you to bypass Shopify queue, and Dashi does this by adding something in the cart and then using the same checkout link. Okay, so that is how the bot bypasses the queue, and this is very good. I suggest you guys use it for any site where it's possible. So for KIF drops, you always want to use advanced mode. Your checkout times will be much faster if you check the logs. Your checkout times will be like literally like 2 to 3 seconds faster if you use advanced mode. So I highly suggest that. Okay, so advanced mode, all you need to do is you need to find a product that is in stock. So as you can see, I'm already on Packers and I have another link pulled up, okay? So Packers right here, okay, is in stock. So what I can do is I can paste the link in there, okay? I can paste the link in there, and now what it will do is it will add this to cart to start with the bot, and then it will go to this to check this shoe out. And don't worry, the bot's not going to check out the secondary product because it's going for the main product, okay? So no need to worry about that. So this task specific proxy. So what this means is that when you're making a task, you are able to assign a specific proxy to it. So like if you look at my proxy list right now, that means when I add a task, the bot's going to use any of these proxies. But let's say I want this one, right? So I'm going to copy it. The bot will use this specific one to check out, okay? It will use this specific one. Now this is very good because you can prevent card declines that way, and if you understand the mechanism, you can put it to some great use. All right, so next thing we have is size. That's really easy, you know. You have your clothing size, and then you have your footwear size. One size, easy. The quantity is the number of items you want in your cart. So on Kith, you can add multiple items to cart. So let's say you're going for one of the Kith t-shirts, right? Let's say I want 5 extra larges. I'll just type in 5. So Dashi will add 5 extra larges to your cart and check it out. So that's really cool if you ask me. And then profile, here's where your billing profiles are. So the bot just comes with the US and Canada, and you can test with those. Task is the amount of tasks that the bot's going to create after you hit add task, okay? And you want to have CAPTCHA enabled, okay? Most drops always have CAPTCHA, most site CAPTCHA, always CAPTCHA. You just want to have CAPTCHA on as a precaution, you know? You never want to be left behind, okay? Because if you don't solve the CAPTCHA, then the bot's going to loop back and it's going to see that there's a CAPTCHA, and then you're going to have to solve it like 15 seconds after everyone, and you're gonna miss out on the drop, and you're gonna be like, oh man. Yep, you always want to have CAPTCHA on just in case, you know. It's a great idea. So that's basically it for add to tasks. It's pretty straightforward, but now you guys basically have more in-depth knowledge. So let's move on. Alright guys, we are now on task. Pretty straightforward. You have these buttons here: start all, stop all, save task, load task, remove all straightforward. But let's just start right at the top. So that button I just pressed is the start button, and you can stop with this button right here, okay? And you can also delete with this button right here. So let's just get rid of it. Why not? So you guys know all how to just start all, okay? So let's just press start all, and then you realize, oh shoot, I picked up the wrong item. I don't want that. And you can go ahead quickly and pick up the right item right here, okay? So let's say I want to check these out. Now there's this little cool feature on Dashi where it allows you to change all the links on the tasks. So for Yeezys, this is really helpful if you ask me, okay? So you can just say replace all URLs and the tasks will restart. As you can see, it's going through queue bypass setup, which I talked about earlier, and now it is waiting for CAPTCHA. And we will talk about CAPTCHAs later. Alright, so now we can just stop all tasks. As you can see, stopped. That's perfect. So how about we just save these tasks? So the good thing about saving tasks on Dashi is you can switch it from server to server. You can even send it to your friend. So let's say I want like my friend to run it for me. I'm like, hey Tarun, hey Hunter, can you run me this shoe that I want, but I'm not gonna be home, man, I'm gonna be at school. And they're like, yeah sure, just send me the task, bro. And I'm like, yo, no way. So we'll just call this tut task, okay? So as you can see, the JSON file basically saved there. So now look at this. We close the bot, we will restart the bot, okay? So now we can just go back to task simply. We just hit load tasks, and now we look for the task, and we just save this. So we just double click it, and look at there, the tasks are back. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, okay? Doesn't get any more simple. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is with the new update, you are able to edit the tasks in tasks rather than having to edit them in add task. All you have to do is click this little dot button, however you want to say it. So here, as you can see, you can change the store. So let's just say you make a bunch of tasks for Kith and it's Yeezys, but now you realize, oh, Kith already dropped, so now I can go for Packers. You don't have to reset up for Packers. You can just change the site, take off advanced mode, and just put it for Packers. That's it, nothing else. It's pretty simple. So you can change monitor mode as usual. Size, you can change in size. You can also change the billing profiles you want. So you realize you made a task and you're like, oops, put in the wrong billing profile. You can go back here and you can actually edit the billing profiles, which is really cool. And you can also edit the secondary product. So let's say you come to Packers, okay, and you're like looking for an item, okay, and you select this item. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna take this, blah blah blah. I'm gonna go put it in secondary product, and then you go back. You're like, oh, that item's not even in stock. Well, I can go ahead and change the item back. Okay, so it's pretty simple. And monitor input, we already talked about this. You can edit, you can put in keywords or you can put in URLs. But usually if it's mid-drop, people would change the URL and not the keyword. Just think about when you're doing stuff, okay? It's gonna help a lot when using the bot, okay? Just take in what I say and try to use the information efficiently, because this is literally the way I cook every week, okay? Cook is cringy, okay? This is the way I cop my shoes usually, okay? I just stick to the basics, okay? That's all you have to do. So that's basically it. And now the remove all button, if we press that, it just removes all the tasks. And you're like, oh shit, removed all my tasks. No, no, no. Remember, you saved the tasks, so you can just load them back up again. So that's the good thing about Dashi. Alright, it does not load up with your tasks. You have to save your tasks, and it will, and you can load them manually. So I think it's a good feature, and let's move on. That was pretty simple, right?
With them bands, I got 15,000 in my hand. I might spend 100 on a shirt, Gucci down.
Alright guys, now we're into profiles, another self-explanatory window, but let's talk about it anyway so you actually understand what's going on and how to use everything properly. So delivery address, okay, you put in your name, you put in your address, man. Pretty straightforward, okay? But the thing that you must keep on, I suggest, is use same as delivery information. So this basically means that you want the shipping to be the same as the billing. And most sites, or not most sites, but a lot of sites, if like the billing doesn't match the shipping, they may cancel your order, they may call it a fraud, blah blah blah. You don't want to deal with that. You just want to check out the shoe, the t-shirt, the hoodie that you want, and you just want to move on, and that's it. Okay, payment details, here's, you can input your email, whatever email, card holder name, that's basically the name on the card, okay, card number, number on the card, pretty simple. Okay, and this one use thing, by default this should be on, okay? I took it off because a lot of people do not know how to use it properly, so I like to keep it off. All you have to do is just make one task for the card, so you can only check out one item. Pretty simple, man. Easy fix, okay? That's it. And that's basically profiles, okay? You can also load profiles, you can also export profiles. So if I want to export, I can just type tut billing, okay, that's going to be my name, and look, there's the profile. So all I have to do to bring back this profile is double click tut billing, and look, everything's here, okay? That's pretty dope. Everything's going well. So why is this useful? Well, let's say Hunter's running Yeezys for me, Tarun's running Yeezys for me. I'm like, yo, here's my billing profile, here's my task, bro, can you run me? And they're like, yeah, I got you for free, bro. And I'm like, yo, shit, that's lit. And then that's it, bro. Like, they don't even have, your friends don't even have to do work. So let's say you're not able to use the bot, so you call your grandma up and you're like, grandma, can you please press start and solve a few captures? Your grandma's gonna be like, hey, that's my grandson, why can't I help? You know, so it's gonna be just you have everything ready for your grandma, you know, everything's there. So it just makes things simple, especially when you're moving around from server to server, computer to computer. Okay, this becomes very useful because you don't want to have to make billing profiles again. You don't want to have to make tasks again, the tasks that you made last night. Yeah, it's a waste of time. Let's be efficient, let's use the bot properly, and that's basically it for profiles. So let's move on. Good morning, evening, friends. Alright guys, so now we are basically into settings, okay? Here's where people get confused. Here's where I see a lot of questions about. So now we're actually going to go into detail on something that is actually useful and a lot of people might want to listen to. So listen carefully, okay? So delays. Here is the thing. If you have proxies, and by proxies I mean a lot of proxies, okay? At least, I would say, not a lot, but like, if you're running 10 tasks, you should, and you want to set your delay at 1000 milliseconds, that means 1 second, you should at least have 20 monitoring proxies, okay? You should have at least 20, okay? So my ratio, what I like to do is for every task specific proxy, I like to have 2 monitor proxies. So if I have 10 tasks, I should have 20 proxies in the proxy list, okay? And that is how I like to monitor. And me personally, I like to monitor at 750 because I just usually add a shit ton of proxies, and yeah, I just like to monitor at just that fast speed. The default speed is 1000 milliseconds, okay? And 1000 milliseconds fine. Just make sure you use proxies if you are scraping the site or if you're waiting for product at that speed. So basically Shopify bans people if you refresh too much. And basically how the bot's looking for product is basically refreshing, seeing if the website updated, whatever, how they pick up product, blah blah blah. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's what basically the bot's doing. The bot's basically refreshing, so you don't want to get banned. So if you have proxies, keep it at 1,000, okay? If you have proxies. Now the thing is, a lot of people ask, hey man, I'm just running one task, two tasks, you know, do I really need proxies? If you're running one task, if you're running two tasks, you really do not need any proxies. But what I suggest is that if you think the shoe or the item's just gonna drop at a random time, man, you change your delay to 6,500 milliseconds. This way you don't get banned, okay? You do not want to get banned if you don't have any proxies. That's the last thing you want. But let's say for a site like Kith, okay, that you know when it's exactly going to drop, okay? Exactly. Kith drops 11 a.m. every Monday, okay? So you can just set this back to 1,000. But the time you want to start your task is basically 15 seconds before the drop. So if the drop's at 11, you want to start at 10:59:45, okay? So it's 15 seconds before 11, okay? You do not want to get banned. Last thing you want to do is get banned, okay? And 15 is the highest I would go. Usually if I have no proxies, I would start 5 seconds before, man. So make sure you know when to start, okay? So if you have no proxies, keep your delay high. If you have proxies, keep it low. I don't suggest going below 1,000 unless you have like 500 proxies, okay? But not everyone's running 500 proxies like me, okay? So just make sure you have a good amount of proxies if you want to keep your monitor delay low. Error delay, to be honest, you don't even need to mess with this. Like this, it just shows you what error you got on the bot. So if you can't check out, every 1 second it will show like, hey look, you can't check out, you know. So that's basically a can't check out error or something like that. That's basically it, okay? And this proxy list, okay, here the proxy list can be utilized two ways, and this is up to you, okay? So if you put no task specific proxies, the bot will use one of the proxies from the proxy list to check out the shoe, the clothing, whatever, okay? But if you put a task specific proxy, okay, so if you add something here, this task specific proxy, that means it will use these proxies from the proxy list to monitor the site. It won't use it to check out, it will use it to monitor the site. This task specific proxy means the proxy that will be used at checkout for that specific task, okay? And these proxies basically turn into monitor proxies, okay? So this is what they will refresh the website with. So make sure you put that stuff to good use. I like to put task specific, and I like to use a proxy, and I like to use the proxy list, okay? It's good. So that's basically it for settings, man. Alright, this is another simple window, okay? Not much to explain. This is a proxy tester, as the name says, okay? This is a new addition to the V2 GUI of Dashi. Didn't have it before, has it now. Shout out to the devs. So basically, you can input a bunch of proxies and you can ping them, okay? And it will show you the speed, alright? So basically, what this proxy tester does is it pings to Kith. So the only site it pings to is Kith. Nothing else, okay? Don't think this is Adidas. Don't think this is Easy Supply. No, it's Kith. It pings to Kith, okay? And it will basically show you how good your proxies are. So I take it, like, if my pings are good to Kith, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be good elsewhere, okay? For Shopify sites, not for Adidas, okay? We're talking specifically Shopify sites. And that's all that is to the proxy tester. And if your proxy is not authenticated, if it's not working, it will say bad. Under status, it will show bad. So let's just go ahead and give you guys an example. Okay, so here's some of my proxies. Okay, let's just go ahead and test them. Okay, I just put in, hit test proxies. Boom. Look at those speeds. Woo! Shout out to my proxies. If you know, you know. So as you can see, my proxies are good. They're IP authenticated. They also have user pass. So status is good, meaning the proxies work. Now if your status is bad, so let me show you an example. Proxies like these, okay? where my IP is not authenticated, it's gonna show up as status is bad. Give it a second. Okay. Give it a quick second in here. There you go. As you can see, bad. Look at these speeds. 21,000. Boy, if you think I'm using these proxies. But yeah, bad just means proxies won't work in bot. Proxies are not authenticated, blah blah blah. And that's basically all there is to proxy tester. Now let's get into some juicy stuff that will help you guys cop even more. Alright, so we're back and we want to talk about the juicy stuff. So basically, it says in the title, okay, easy captcha. You don't want them hard captchas on Shopify. We want to check out as fast as possible. Okay, so this is my routine on how I use the bot every time I load it up. First thing I do before I just close the bot, I want to clear session. First thing you want to do is you want to clear session. So the Gmail you're logged into, okay, it clears it. So if your Gmail stays logged into this IP for too long, your IP may get flagged and your Gmail may get flagged. So if your IP is already flagged, okay, by Google, your Gmail is also going to get flagged because you're logged in too long and they're going to recognize, oh, this is a bot. No activity. There's only activity at certain time, this certain day. No, you don't want that. You just want to clear the session. After you load the bot, you just want to hit open YouTube. And now we're just going to sign in. Okay. So once you are in, all you want to do is you want to watch a video for 15 to 30 seconds, okay? So we'll just click on this UFC vlog. Hey, look what's going on. I also like to dislike all the videos just because, you know, I think I've disliked over 500 videos now. Who knows? Yeah, so you can just watch the ad. You're like, yeah, Google, I support your ads, man. Woo! Dab. Yeah, that's pretty lit. Okay. So now all you have to do is wait 15 seconds. Okay, what I like to do is I just like to leave the video running in the background while I set up tasks. So I'll be like, hey, keywords here, look, I'll change it to this site, you know, I'll put in my password, blah blah blah. By the time I'm done setting up all the tasks, I'm like, oh, that video's been running for a while, damn, this is looking good on my account. I'm showing YouTube, hey look, I'm watching YouTube videos, this is not a bot, blah 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 blah. And after 30 seconds, after a minute, you can just close it. And I suggest doing this 15 minutes before drop. Always you want to watch a video 15 minutes before drop. That is how you get the 1 clicks, okay? So let's just see the 1 clicks in action.
Ready for it. Ready for it.
Alright, we're basically back to tasks. Now let's see the 1 click captcha to use, okay? I'm just gonna move my bot over here because I know the captcha window gets a little big. Okay, so we're just gonna move this over here just to make it look nice, you know? I like to clean up. So we'll just go ahead and we'll start all our tasks. Key bypass setup, that's easy, we've talked about it. Hopefully you now know what it is. Go into checkout. As you can see, it's waiting for captcha. Boom, boom, 1 click. Another one. Boom, boom, fam. Look at that. Payment decline. Straight up payment decline. Boom. See, those 1 clicks. Those 1 clicks is what is going to help you check out the shoes that you want. You want these 1 clicks, man. Okay, and that is basically it on captcha, man. That is all. It's not. Well, yeah, that's basically all I can tell you because that's basically all that I know. And after you're done with using the bot, you just want to clear session. Do not forget, clear session, okay? Make sure you clear session. That is the #1 thing, okay? Pretty simple. So that's basically how to use Dashi, man. I've basically gone over every single thing. I've shown you how to use the bot efficiently. I've shown you how to, you know, formulate your keywords, how to use links, how to edit all links, okay, for a hype drop. You know, if you're going for the same item on every single task, it's very useful. So I think that's it, okay? And that's basically the video, okay? And we'll just go over stuff at the bottom, okay, of Dashi. Pretty self-explanatory. Not self-explanatory, okay? First of all, when they first updated this, I didn't even know what this button was. You see this button? I just clicked on it for fun, bro, and I was like, what just happened? That actually deactivates the bot. So this deactivates the bot. So if you highlight over it, it literally says deactivate. So I'm not going to click it right now, but if you want to deactivate your bot, you're switching from server, you're switching from computer to computer, you can deactivate, okay? And here is the Dashi Twitter. There you go. Okay, there, as you can see, okay? Dashi. Look, boom, they just sold copies today, okay? Alright, that's lit. That's basically their Twitter. This Discord invite link, okay, it will get you into the Dashi Discord. I highly suggest getting into Dashi Discord. very important. Okay, Dashi Discord is the way. You can ask any question, you can talk about anything. Very, 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 very important to get into that Discord. Okay, next you have terms and conditions. Boy, no one's trying to read that. Documentation, it's basically a written version of what I just said. Okay, explains every single button, explains every function. Okay, great job to the guy who did it, put in a lot of time. Nice. FAQ, oh my god, guys, if you guys ask questions that have already been asked in the Dashi chat, I will literally link you to the FAQ. Okay guys, it's very important that you guys try to solve these problems on your own first. Okay, don't just come in there and be like, hey man, my bot's not installing. I can guarantee you 90% of the problems that people have in the Dashi Discord are either listed in the FAQ or they are shown in the first video. So like I remember like the first week Dashi sold like 150 copies or something. There was many people asking, hey man, why is the bot not picking up the product? Now if they listen to the video carefully, I said first 25 products. So all you guys have to do is just look around. Okay, look around and try to read the stuff, try to see that try to gather the information that's out there. Okay, and if you can't find anything, no issues, come to the Discord. Okay, come to Discord, come ask questions, have a good time. And that's basically what the Discord is for. Okay, it's for Dashi members and Dashi staff to help you, so don't be afraid. Okay, just make sure you try to solve the problem on your own first, you know, and if it didn't work out, come to us, no issue. Okay, no harm done. Okay, so I appreciate you guys for watching the video. It might have been a little long, but this video is just going to be basically good for the next 2 years, next 5 years, who knows. Do want to follow my personal Twitter, it's going to be on the screen, at OMG it's NurBD. You can follow me. You know, I tweet often. Yeah, and please make sure you follow the Dashi team. You know, these guys put hard work into making the bot. Great product for consumers, so make sure to follow them as well. I appreciate you guys listening to the video. Hopefully it has helped. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to DM Dashi.io on Twitter. Okay, Twitter is like 24/7 response, not 24/7, but like pretty responsive. Okay, we have a pretty good community manager on there. Wink wink. I'm not active on here, but you can ask me on Twitter. Okay, at OMG and I'll see you guys all later. Thank you for watching. Peace.